And Vliet finds Pascal, backing in on Hunter. Here's a kick out, Barnes. Trent Jr. Trent Jr. now. Step back short corner. And Gary's shot doesn't go. Here's Fred in the corner. Up fake. Trent Jr. now puts it on the deck. Cut off by the presence of Collins. Clock down. Pascal turns. Fires. Swish.
Way to bust the zone.
5G gives you the ability to control the second angle on every play, only on the TSN app. Let's go down to Matt and Jack.
On the drive, the denial against sub-500 teams. Raptors now have a +2 against teams that are above 500, 16-14 according to the NBA.
Trent. Good clean look from 15 feet.
Trent Jr. Back over to Pascal and a crowd. Capella now right there. Good to see Kem Burt's back. Second game in a row. And Trent Jr. from Grand Bay, Westfield. Fred driving and cut off Kem Birch. Trent Jr. now over top and sweet touch.
Atlanta played that pretty well as well. So good D, good O, and Gary Trent Jr. with the Jimmy.
And that right there is old school Trae Young.
Unless the foul was called way before that, which I didn't hear.
Trent Jr. the corner three, and it pops out.
Fighting fire with fire, because Hunter's been going after people, getting after matchups.
Trent Jr.
So good at that
bucket.
And he creates that separation.
Taker and maker. Young up top. And wanted to call, won't get it. Pascal shares it. Trent Jr. on the take and the make and the spin. A scoreboard watching going on with the way things are developing. And Collins with a rebound. Last night in the first half shot 4-17 from three. Second half they were 11 of 19. Raptors don't play again until Monday. And Trent Jr. with the steal. Raptors don't play again until Monday. And Trent Jr. with the steal. OG runs the floor with Fred, Pascal, and Trent Jr. OG with a rebound. Gives it to Pascal and Siakam. He's got 29 and a timeout, Nate McMillan. Look this way, that way, body here. And
he's fun to watch.
Trent Jr. lines it up and knocks it down.
So is he. How about Gary Trent Jr.? I just got caught up in the
You were fired up, Jack.
Well,
here's Trent Jr. Bogdanovich gets a piece of it. Finds Trent Jr. And Gary. And shot pops out. Pascal makes a move. Trent Jr. finds an open spot on the floor. 3 no. Barnes another offensive rebound, but
stay down now in that stance, right?
And Barnes there. Raptors haven't scored in better than 4 minutes, but yet they lead by 3. Fred now attacks in the corner. Trent Jr. 3. It's good from St. Stephen.